The whole tail section was involved in an accident and was all messed up. All of the fairing pieces were cracked and broken. So when I bought the new fairing kit, it came with a new tail light bracket or tail light panel here. I took and cleaned up the license plate holder, painted it. The LED light was shot, so I picked up a new LED light, and I picked up some 24-pound double-sided tape. We're going to mount this LED light here. I've run the wire down through a hole, and then what we'll do is we'll wire this light into the tail light assembly. Then we can go ahead and mount the license plate. I have some stainless steel mounting nuts and bolts. So we have some acetone here, and we're going to gently clean up both surfaces where we're going to put the double-sided tape, and then we can mount the LED license plate light. So we're nice and clean now. Let's go ahead and get a pair of scissors. We'll cut this double-sided tape and mount the license plate LED light here, and then we can go ahead and flip this over, and we can mount the subframe to the main frame of the motorcycle. We have the license plate. We have the LED light mounted. Now we have some stainless steel hardware with hex heads, and we are going to now mount the license plate to the frame. Now we can turn this right side up. Now we can take the wiring harness of the light and wire it into the LED light for the license plate. Actually, what we'll probably do first is mount the subframe on the frame, and then come in later, and then we will, once it's on the bike, then we can come in and we can mount the then we can go ahead and mount the LED light and the top fairing portion of the subframe. So let's go ahead and mount the subframe to the main frame now. We have the subframe mounted to the main frame. There's basically just 4 bolts, 2 on each side. There's also a reservoir. The brake reservoir is here. That bolts in part of the subframe here. So that's one of the main reasons I wanted to put the subframe on, is because we're getting ready to to bleed the brakes, get them ready. So subframe is on, all of the accessories on the subframe are on. Another thing that I did, let me reposition the camera here. We've also taken the exhaust header system and we've bolted that on to the cylinder heads, and then there's two bolts that bolt into the bottom of the shock area, so that's been bolted on. So now next step on the agenda is we're going to put some brake fluid in the brake reservoirs and we're going to bleed the brakes, and then after that I have a exhaust canister. We're going to rebuild that and put some new fiberglass packing in. So we'll do that. So stay tuned for future videos as we're starting to wrap up the final assembly here on the GSXR 750. Still got a bit to go, but we're getting close.